The 11th Cavalry is an armoured regiment of the Pakistan Army. It was previously known as the 11th Prince Albert Victor Zone Cavalry and was a regular cavalry regiment of the old British Indian Army. It was formed in 1921 by the amalgamation of the 21st Prince Albert Victor Zone Cavalry and the 23rd Cavalry. 21st Prince Albert Victor Zone Cavalry. The 21st Prince Albert Victor Zone Cavalry was raised as the 1st Punjab Irregular Cavalry by Lieutenant Henry Daly at Peshawar on the 18th of May 1849. It was one of 5 regiments of Punjab cavalry raised to guard the northwest frontier of India, which soon became famous as part of the legendary Punjab Frontier Force or the PIFs. Over the next decades, the regiment saw extensive service on the frontier. During the Indian Mutiny of 1857–58, the regiment operated in North India and took part in the siege of Delhi and the relief of Lucknow, where Lieutenant John Watson won the Victoria Cross. During the Second Afghan War of 1878–80, it formed part of Kandahar Field Force and fought in the Battle of Armoured. In 1890, Prince Albert Victor, the Crown Prince of Britain, was gazetted as a Colonel-in-Chief, giving his name to the regiment, which has endured to this day. During the First World War, the regiment served in the Mesopotamian campaign as part of 6th Indian Cavalry Brigade. It fought on the Tigris front and took part in the capture of Kut al-Amara and Baghdad. It also fought in the actions of Istabilite, Ramadi, Dor and Tikrit. Later it saw service in Kurdistan and took part in the capture of Kirkuk. 1849 1st Punjab Irregular Cavalry. 1851 1st Regiment of Cavalry, Punjab Irregular Force. 1865 1st Regiment of Cavalry, Punjab Frontier Force. 1890 1st Regiment of Cavalry, Punjab Frontier Force. 1901 1st Punjab Cavalry. 1903 21st Prince Albert Victor Zone Cavalry. 1904 21st Prince Albert Victor Zone Cavalry. 23rd Punjab Cavalry. The 23rd Cavalry was raised as the 3rd Punjab Irregular Cavalry by Lieutenant W. G. Prendergast at Lahore in 1849, and it too saw extensive service on the frontier with the Punjab Frontier Force. During the Second Afghan War, it took part in Lord Roberts' famous march from Kabul to Kandahar as part of the Kabul Field Force and fought in the Battle of Kandahar. During the First World War, the regiment served in Mesopotamia as part of the 11th Indian Cavalry Brigade and was part of General Townshend's failed advance towards Baghdad. It then served on the Tigris front. Later on, it moved to the Euphrates front and fought in the battles of Khan Baghdadi and Sharkit. One of its squadrons served in Persian Arabistan. On the return to India, they saw service in the Third Afghan War of 1919. 1849 3rd Punjab Irregular Cavalry. 1851 3rd Regiment of Cavalry, Punjab Irregular Force. 1865 3rd Regiment of Cavalry, Punjab Frontier Force. 1901 3rd Punjab Cavalry. 1903 23rd Punjab Cavalry. Combined Regiment. After the First World War, the number of Indian cavalry regiments was reduced from 39 to 21. However, instead of disbanding the surplus units, it was decided to amalgamate them in pairs. This resulted in renumbering and renaming of the entire cavalry line. The 21st and 23rd Cavalry were amalgamated in 1921 to form 11th Prince Albert Victor Zone Cavalry. The uniform of Parvo Cavalry was blue with scarlet facings. The new regiment's badge consisted of the Kandahar star representing the 5 rivers of the Punjab. Its class composition was 1 squadron each of Punjabi Muslims, Sikhs and Dogra. The regiment was mechanized in 1940. During the Second World War, it initially served in Syria and Iran, and then went on to North Africa, where it fought in the Battle of Gazala. It then moved to Burma, where it greatly distinguished itself against the Japanese. In 1946, the regiment was sent to the Dutch East Indies to pacify the country after the surrender of the Japanese. On partition of India in 1947, Pavo Cavalry was allotted to Pakistan. The regiment was soon engaged in fighting the Indians in Kashmir. In 1956, Pakistan became a republic and all titles pertaining to British royalty were dropped. The regiment's new designation was 11th Cavalry. During the Indo-Pakistani War of 1965, 11th Cavalry took part in Pakistan Army's advance towards Aknar in Kashmir. It then fought in the Battle of Chawinda. In 1971, the regiment again served in the Chumb sector of Kashmir. It is the only armoured regiment of Pakistan Army to carry battle honours on its regimental colours for all three wars fought with India. 1921 21st, 23rd Cavalry. 1922 11th Prince Albert Victor's Own Cavalry. 1927 Prince Albert Victor's Own Cavalry. 1956 11th Cavalry. Badge. The badge worn by 11 Cavalry since 1974 is an amalgamation of badges of 21st Prince Albert Victor's Own Cavalry and 23rd Punjab Cavalry. It consists of Kabul to Kandhar star taken from the badge of 23rd Punjab Cavalry that participated in the Second Afghan War. The swords are taken from the badge of 21st Pavo Cavalry. However, Christian swords were replaced by Muslim swords. The Arabic numerals replaced the English numerals 11. Quranic verse replaced Kabul to Kandhar 1880 around the numeral. The bugle on top shows association of this regiment with PIFFERS. Battle Honours. Delhi 1857, Lucknow Armoured Kill, Kandahar 1880, Afghanistan 1878-80, Kut Al-Amara 1917, Baghdad Khan Baghdadi, Sharkit, Mesopotamia 1915-18, Afghanistan 1919, El-Mekali, Hafire 1941, Bur Hashaim, North Africa 1940-43, Relief of Kohima, Maniwa 1945, Mandalay, Mayanmu Bridgehead, Capture of Mikatila, the Irrawaddy, Rangoon Road, Burma 1942-45, Kashmir 1948, Delhi-Chamb 1965, Chawinda 1965, Chumb 1971. Affiliations and AMP alliances. The Frontier Force Regiment, 1st the Queen's Dragoon Guards.